So your effort today becomes a meal tomorrow. That's a message from the St. Mary's Food Bank, who's asking for more volunteers to help them out. Our David Chazanov joins us live in Phoenix from the Nonprofits Volunteer Center. That's near Thomas and the 17. So David, what's it looking like in there this morning?
Yeah, Justin, good morning. The need is really critical at a time like this. You know, St. Mary's Food Bank and this volunteer center, they make about 100,000 food boxes each and every month, and a portion of that includes these emergency food boxes, or EFB as they're also go by. But we have green beans we're going to put in here, as well as the spaghetti sauce and white chicken. You know, so these EFBs, we're told, will last a family about 2 to 3 days, really providing that emergency relief whenever they may need it. You know, you mentioned that sign up on the wall earlier, Justin. You know, there's another one that stood out to me that's right behind me. It says, you know, you may see boxes and cans, but families see relief. It really is providing that much needed, you know, support to families who may need it, you know, whenever that time comes. I got to bring in Jerry Brown now with St. Mary's Food Bank. First of all, how did I do?
Yeah, great.
Good job?
Sounds good. I don't know if it's going to close this time. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Then I'll use 1 point for that, but you're good. You're in good shape.
All right,
Yeah,
somewhat
all
of a passing grade. I'll take it.
That
So
sounds
we got to talk this morning about the volunteer need. Obviously,
Absolutely.
with school back in session, you guys
Yep.
are seeing much less people around here.
Yes, and with them going back to school, this is a time of the year that we normally see a shortage. But with the amount of food that we're putting out, we're seeing 2,500 families a day across our 3 locations. That doesn't include the 700 agency partners that all rely on these emergency food boxes. We have 250 employees at the food bank. We rely on volunteers to build all of these food boxes, 100,000 of them a month. It makes up another 200 employees over the course of a year. So if you have a time right now, before the holiday season begins and those slots begin to fill up, this is the time when we need it to help build up our stockpile of emergency food boxes.
So speaking of those volunteer slots, we're talking Tuesday through Saturday, and
Right.
what times are those?
They're a 2-hour shift. They start at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. We're just getting ready for the 9 a.m. shift now. Tuesday through Friday, they are about 2 hours. We play music here. Everybody's responsible for one item. The box slides down the road, and you can build 2,000 to 3,000 boxes with one line. If you're a Monday through Friday person, say, I can't do that, I work. We have Saturday shifts at 8 a.m. and noon. They also last 2 hours. This is a great time. If your organization's not done this before, it's a great time to come for the first time. If you've been here before, it's a great time to come back and help us out before the holiday season and those slots begin to fill up. This is the time when we need it the most.
Yeah, not to mention you have the fan blasting in here too, so it's
Right.
a great source of relief.
So you can go to stmarysfoodbank.org, or you can give us a call at 602-242-FOOD and let us know whether you have a group of 2, 20, or 100. Now's the time.
It absolutely is. Guys, we'll send it back to you. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We're in Phoenix. David Chazanov, 12 News, today in AZ.
All right, good stuff there, David. So we got